I keep thinking that's the lady who took care of my ears, but I'm not sure. I think that's her though. She's so cute. That's so funny. I keep seeing her and we keep looking at each other like we know each other. So I think I might say hello tomorrow. And I think that is the lady who takes care of me when I go get my ears taken care of at the doctor. It's not ear, nose, and throat, but there's a treatment when you just get your ears like cleaned out, make sure there's no wax in there every year. And they just kind of do ear, nose, and throat procedure with warm water cleaning and removal of like wax and stuff. You get that done once a year. It helps a lot with just keeping you clean and up to par with you. Just in case no one does that, it is something that you might be surprised helps you a lot with nasal things and getting sick and just protecting yourself from those things. Little like short colds and things like that. So right now, you guys, I am making a hat for all of my replay people. Much love. Hello. I am making a hat and I wanted to put 2 flowers on it. So I decided instead of making the flowers large, I would make them small. One large and one small. Nosy people are rude. Let me just say that. I won't say more. I can't believe she just did that. I hope that didn't come across on my live. That was very rude, but it's okay. I don't know if she knows that I'm in here in my car. So, okay. I'll let it be that she may not have known I was in my vehicle. Anyway, so when everyone comes in and sees this, I'm wondering if you guys know how to make the flowers. I just learned how to make these flowers, guys. It's been about a month and I've really been enjoying it, so I decided to keep going making some more for other pieces that I create because I think that they are very, very fun. With the wildfires and where they are, I am grateful to say that I am marked safe in California today. The air quality may have been lightly affected in my area by the smoke, but we are not seeing any ash or any of those things that we experience when the wildfires are a little closer to us, and that's a blessing because they're not close this time, and we haven't had to be concerned about many of the things that we do concern ourselves with when that occurs. So it has been pretty doggone nice to be prayerful, be mindful, be conscious that there are people that are experiencing the fires but not being close to them, because that's a problem that I did not enjoy at all having to experience in more recent times since we lived in California. That was last year, and it was very much a surprise because I had never been quite in any way affected by the fires. But this time, I'm grateful to say there's no effect. Last year, I could not say that. And it was very, very scary to, be picking my child up and doing things. And ash is falling on my car. I'm wearing a mask. The children had to wear masks to school that day. And my pool was quite affected, quite dirty, very costly to get clean because there was so much ash that had come to the city for about 72 hours from a nearby wildfire that was burning. It was actually a building, a structure that was burning. The wildfires that are in LA started as a bushfire, so that's very, very sad that it continued to do its thing, because there was a lot of different things that contributed to it being able to just live. Most importantly, we know that the air when it's blowing, it's going to fan a fire if there's one lit. So it's unfortunate that that's one of the things that we suffer through right now, in our area during this time of year, the Santa Ana winds, and they do contribute to you not necessarily having much control over what gets blown over, what stays on your car, stays on your house, outside, in your landscaping. If you have little small things, they will blow away. I've seen trampolines flying across the air. So it is unfortunate that yesterday was just one of those most terrible days for a quote unquote perfect storm in California, for the wind to be blowing while those fires were going. It was just uncontrollably wild, and no one could do anything about it. It was really sad to see, and it hurt that there were people that could not be saved or protected in any way from what was happening. It was just happening. um I'm not going to stay on that topic long, because I do know that you may or may not know someone who has been affected by them, and that could be something that you want to use your hook to harmony and get away from. So I won't bore you with that any longer, but I am quite concerned about my California people, that have family over in that area, or some of my East Coast friends that have let me know they had family over in that area. A lot of celebrities do live in some of the higher parts of the hills. I do know that those narrow roads and getting to the houses on those smaller streets was really something that the firefighters probably had a very, very big challenge to meet on that tip. um, I have been in the hills driving, and in this Mercedes, in this particular BMW, it still was hard. And my Mercedes, it's a no go. I would never go to one of my friends' houses that used to live out there and drive my Mercedes. I would only drive this BMW, and it was still tough to get. In the hill, you kind of just have to pay attention who's in that corner when you're curving and turning, because it's very, very narrow, and it's a two-way street when you're going up those hills and stuff. It's something interesting to do. I enjoyed it actually, but it's tricky, if you are not familiar with traveling in the area. So people that were over there that were from other counties assisting the firefighters and having issues getting through the streets and navigating things, as normally it would maybe be a lot easier. I wish them nothing but God's grace, because I do know that that had to be not only challenging, it was daunting after you continue to try to do something to save people and help people, and you knew that you couldn't, after trying so very hard. I can only imagine what those firefighters have experienced. So, with that being said, you know what? I'm thinking I should have made these a little bigger and skipped like 2 stitches maybe. I really like this one, but I wanted 5 petals. So why did I make an 8 petal is beyond me. Why did I make an 8 petal? This is about to be an 8 petal. We already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why did I do that? So I should skip more when I do. I should skip 2 and do a single stitch. That makes the flowers bigger. It makes the petals larger. And then it won't be so small and intricate, but it ain't nothing wrong with this. I will keep this and keep it moving and just make her another one, since I am in the mommy line at this very moment, waiting for the release of my little ones. At this time, I have some time to spare, maybe 20 more minutes before they will be released, and I can finish this. I just wanted to tap in and say hello. I'm going to leave on the 10-minute mark. It's been a delight to say hello to everybody. And when you see this, show some love and hit me back up. Say something in the comments. I hope that you're safe if you do live in California. I pray that you've not been affected greatly by the fires, and that you have been praying for those that have been, and that you will be well until we connect again up in here. I really enjoy speaking to you guys and connecting, and I will be going now. Peace and love. Stay blessed. Stay continually conscious of what God has given you, and be grateful. And if you don't do nothing else, don't mess up nobody's day. How Sister Brown said, You know what I'm saying? Don't mess up anyone else's day just because you might have been having a bad one. We want to wish you a better one. How about that? And with that, stay hooked to harmony. Keep peace in your life and share some love whenever you can. I'll talk to you guys soon. Continue to make fabulous pieces.